Hi everyone, I'm Adele. I'm one of the IELTS Prize winners and I'm so excited to study in the UK.
Hi, my name is Paul and I'm excited to share with you that I won the IELTS Prize 2022. I'm now excited to go to Germany and thank you so much to British Council. See you there!
Hi, I'm Julian and I just won the IELTS prize. I'm excited to go to the University of Glasgow. Thank you, British Council. Cheers!
Hi, so now I'm in Northampton, England.
I am pursuing a degree at the University of Erfurt in Germany.
Hi, I'm here at the University of Glasgow in Scotland.
The IELTS Prize is really helping me realize my dreams in terms of contributing to the youth and education space.
Learning is a life-changing experience and I want to bring those best practices that I can gain from Germany and bring that to the Philippines so that we can develop as a society as well.
I am grateful to the British Council for awarding me the IELTS prize. Winning this, it means that my hard work and my aspirations to achieve something higher are recognized.
So after my studies in Germany, I want to go back to teaching here in the Philippines and hopefully contribute to the media studies and digital literacy of our fellow men.
After finishing my master's degree, I want to apply the knowledge I gained by working as a planner. I want to practice my newly acquired skills by designing cities more sustainably.
I chose to study overseas, especially in the UK, because I hope to gain a global perspective and world-class training so that I can contribute to a developing country such as the Philippines.
We experience thousands of tomorrows in our lifetimes. Many of them are just like any other day. But sometimes tomorrow means something more. It means a change of pace, a new beginning, a future that's full of potential. Now these are the tomorrows that we live for. The days when our lives change forever. And whether you picture a new job, a new country, new friends, education, family, adventure, culture, or just a change of scenery, we can help you get there. So take IELTS with British Council and bring your tomorrow closer.
A pleasant Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to another session of Fireside Chat Study Abroad series, where we share valuable information that can help you study, work, or live in your target destination. This series started in August 23 and ran every Wednesday for 4 weeks from 5 to 6 p.m. Our topic for today's session is Study Canada and USA. We have guests from CIC Swissy, Straightforward, and AECC who will cover study in Canada, and Study International and AECC to cover study in the USA. To our dear guests, please briefly introduce yourselves and a quick information about your company. Who wants to start?
Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. My name is Alana Gurzon, a study abroad counselor from Study International. So Study International is an education agency for studying abroad. We provide free education counseling, school and visa application for students who plan to study in US, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, and Europe and Asia destinations. Thank you.
Who wants to go next?
Okay, so I guess I can go next. Am I audible? Yeah. Okay, so hi everyone, good afternoon. I am Nicole and I am the Destination Manager for Canada Market here at Straightforward Education. So just a brief background about our company. So we are, we started from December 2019, so we are almost 4 years in the industry, and with that span of time, we were able to help over 900 international students that are now in Canada and Australia. So we also process, aside from student visa, we assist for tourist visa, and for if ever you have visa refusals from your past applications, that we can definitely help. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. It's good to be part again of the Fireside Chat live in FB. No, um, good afternoon again. My name is Regina Aguilar, and I'm the certified education advisor, and as well as director of operations for Canadian Immigration Consultancy operated by Swissy, or Skilled Worker Immigration Specialist. Our company has been in the business since 1989, and we provide education consulting as well as permanent resident visa processing. We process all types of visas to Canada, from temporary to permanent resident visa application. And we have branches in Canada, in Taiwan, and we have offices in all the major cities here in the Philippines. So once again, thank you very much, British Council, for inviting me as one of the panelists this afternoon.
And next we have Trisha.
Hello, good afternoon. So as you've mentioned, my name is Trisha. I am a senior education counselor in AECC, and I also manage the Makati office. So a while ago, our video was played. So AECC now has 8 offices in the Philippines across our country, and basically we're an education agency. So we represent and recruit top universities and educational institutions in the world. We offer free end-to-end counseling and application management services for students looking to study in some of the amazing destinations. So other than US and Canada, we also cater to Australia, New Zealand, UK, Ireland, Switzerland, and some other Asian countries.
All right. Thank you very much for that. My name is Kit, and I'm with the Exams Services of the British Council, and I will be your host for today. Our guest will share important insights and information on programs available in Canada and the United States of America. Let us start off with programs available in Canada. What are the programs that are aspiring students can take in Canada or the USA? And are there in-demand courses or programs in Canada or the USA? Do you want to take this, Regina?
Okay, depending on the student's goal and the program they wish to take, the student can take a 1-year program or a 2-year diploma program. They can also take a bachelor degree or a postgraduate program, and they can even take a master's program also. They just need to meet a certain level of education. Like for a 1-year program, they need to have at least a high school diploma or an equivalent to senior high school graduate in the Philippines. For postgraduate programs, they need to have at least bachelor degree. Then for master's program naman, a bachelor and a master's program in the Philippines. So depends, other requirements depends on the admission of the school. With regards to the in-demand programs in Canada, we all know that technology has been overtaking us, and those that are receiving higher paying job are a combination of business skills and a technical skills. So I would recommend a program related to information technology, like management of information or business technology management. So the student can learn both business skills and project management, as well as related to systems and technology. So related to systems and processes. And the other programs that are in demand right now are health-related, health sciences, hospitality and tourism, and engineering programs. Right now, kasi there's a housing crisis, right? And construction has been going on all over the country, like in housing, infrastructures to industrial plants. So engineering programs is a fantastic program to consider.
Okay, thank you. So we're still in Canada. How about straightforward, Nicole?
Okay, so yeah, there are actually wide range of programs that our students can take, like for example, health and sciences, engineering, business management, information technology, nursing, and even media and journalism. But for in-demand courses in Canada, we have health and medicine, engineering, business management, information technology, and hospitality. Thank you.
Okay, so to our neighboring USA, Alana?
So when it comes to USA, the US offers a huge variety of programs. There is engineering and technology, media and communication, arts, hospitality and tourism, social sciences, sports, science, and medicine. However, when it comes to in-demand programs, it is usually business and health allied programs.
All right, thank you. Trisha.
Yes, they are all correct. But just to add, our US partners offer undergraduate, graduate, and also pathways if they cannot meet the requirements for direct entry. Students also have an option to enter community colleges for associate degrees if they want that, because it's a more affordable pathway. They could end there or probably progress to a university later on. In Canada, we have university partners, but majority of AECC's partners are colleges. So they offer diploma, advanced diploma, post-baccalaureate, and post-degree diploma programs. So IT, business, health, sciences, education, hospitality, allied health are some of the programs that are in demand. So, but in the US, I could just share some unique majors that some might interest our participants now. So there's like costume technology, amusement park engineering, biomimicry, which is the study of design modeled on nature. So instead of in-demand courses, something that I could add for the US is about the OPT, or optional practical training. So this allows international students to work in their field of study for up to 12 months after completing a degree. Then they can apply for an extension for 24 months if the program falls under the Department of Homeland Security STEM designated degree program list. So for the others, for other countries, it might be like the postgraduate work or post-study work, but this might be another version that is being offered by the US to students.
Okay, thank you so much. Wow. To our listeners out there who may want to get a degree or pursue higher education, this is it. All the information that you need to plan is here. Can you share with our viewers what are the different pathways to study in USA? Alana of Study International will go first, followed by Nicole of Straightforward, and then next Regina of the ICCC, and then Trisha of AECC. Take it away, Alana.
Okay, so the pathway that I'm going to talk about is once a student finishes their studies. And I believe that Trisha has mentioned this earlier, that if student graduated in undergraduate or a graduate degree program, they are eligible for optional practical training off, which allows the students to remain in the US for a year, working in any area of their studies. So if they're STEM major related, they can work for up to 3 years.
Okay, so but before I answer this question about the different pathways, I just wanted to know that I am not a licensed immigration consultant or lawyer, but the best thing with straightforward education is that we have a partner Canadian immigration consultant and lawyers to help our students once they're applying for permanent residence. Actually, there are so many immigration pathways available for our aspiring international students, and most of our students go for express entry and provincial nomination program. But for this one, I highly suggest that you book a one-on-one consultation with Straightforward to get proper guidance.
Okay.
Right.
Trisha.
I'm sorry. Should I go?
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Right. There are different ways to study or get a secondary education in Canada. So if they're looking for practical training or applied research, then that will lead directly to job. They can go to college, or if they want a degree and their interest is more into research, then better to apply to a university. And in terms of admissions compared to colleges, most universities require English language test result, and for international students as part of the admission requirement. So if they're planning to study in Canada, they have to make sure to do the research, select a program of study that interests them, and then consider factors like the location of the school and the program or admission requirements.
Yes. For Canada, they are open for mature students or degree holders. And then As long as you have work experience, they even accept you if you want to apply for a vocational program, provided that they are able to justify in their study plan the reason why and how it would be significant in their future career. While in the US, there is an option to go through the pathway providers I've mentioned, like pre-masters, if they can't, if their qualifications won't allow them for direct entry. There's also foundation year for those that cannot go directly for bachelors. Our partner institutions expect students to have progression in their studies. This is for the US, and they would expect degree holders to study masters rather than go down one level lower and take up associate degree. So it's a different format as compared to that of Canada.
All right. Okay. So I am learning so much here, especially on the different pathways mentioned by our dear guests. So just a recap, pathways for US, STEM major related, allows you to work up to 3 years. And then for Canada, we have the express entry and the provincial nomination program. And as mentioned by Regina, there are different pathways if you study in a college versus a university. All right. So after pathways, what comes next? Let us know what are the application requirements for international students. Trisha can cover this because she covers both Canada and the US.
So for basic requirements, so we start off with passport, academic records like transcript and diploma. So if the student is still studying, current transcript would do, and then the diploma can be to follow once he or she graduates. CV if the student has work experience already, and especially proof of English proficiency. Now, some additional requirements for the US, if the student who wants to apply for bachelor's wants to have higher chances of entering or probably get a higher scholarship, they could take SAT, because at the moment it's not anymore required to enter. So it's only optional. For postgraduate, both for Canada and US, reference letters from professors or employers are required. And for Canada, if they plan to apply for the vocational like diploma, advanced diploma, since the entry requirement for this is a high school graduate, so apart from their degree, transcript, and diploma, they would also need to supply their high school diploma and transcript.
Okay, let's jump to Canada. Nicole?
Yeah, so basically there's the school requirements needed for school admission, since that's the first thing we can do, is the student should provide his or her high school diploma, TOR, MOI, college diploma, TOR, MOI, and the rest.
Okay, thank you. Regina?
As what Tricia mentioned and Nicole, each college or university in Canada have its own admission requirements, and you will need to provide the academic transcript from previous and current studies if you have the diploma, and of course a valid passport. So some program may have specific prerequisites, like if you want to study in a university or you wish to take a bridging program for international educated nurses that requires a proof of English language proficiency such as IELTS. So na-mention din kanina for master's degree, there's like statement of interest or references letters, and some has a minimum grade requirement. Okay, so make sure or you ensure you meet those as well.
Thank you. Alana?
So yeah, so actually they have mentioned everything already, but yeah, the academic entry requirements for studying in the US include credentials such as transcript of records, diploma, IELTS scores, your identification documents. Students who want to pursue a master's degree should submit their CV with references. Both levels may require interviews, especially when the student is aiming for a scholarship. So it is also better to prepare a statement of purpose when applying to US universities, where you can showcase your experiences, your skills, and your strengths. For the visa requirements, this includes your valid passport, letter of acceptance, medical, biometrics, and bank statements to show the proof of financial funds. Thank you.
So our listeners, I hope you're taking note of those requirements. So after pathway for Canada, colleges and universities have differ in admission requirements. And then for the US, statement of purpose would always come handy for US universities. So what are the benefits and opportunities awaiting international students in Canada or the USA? Can they also explore internships while they are still studying?
First, you will get, as a student, you will get a high quality education that is recognized worldwide, and an opportunity for you to live in a society with different cultures and backgrounds. And napaka-importante though, they are allowed to work on or off campus while they study. And then that enables them to earn, gain valuable work experience, and develop skills. And then they can also bring their family with them. All right. And as for the internship naman, okay, many Canadian institutions offer co-op programs, okay, which provide them with paid work experience in their chosen field of study and, of course, in the real-world setting. And di ko rin na-mention kanina, they can also bring their family, the spouse can work under open work permit, and the children can have free education as well, from elementary to secondary.
Okay, who wants to go next?
Yes. So for the US, apart from the OPT that I have mentioned a while ago, they can also work on campus while studying. There's also what you call a curricular practical training or CPT, which is an alternative work or study, which is like an internship that you've mentioned, which is required practical training that is sponsored by an employer. Through cooperative agreements with the school where the student is studying. So CPT should be integral to the program that the student is studying. Other benefits, they can also bring their family. However, the dependents have no eligibility to work. As for Canada, as mentioned by Miss Regina, so there's postgraduate work depending on the student's duration of study. So it could be around 1 to 3 years depending on the duration. So if the student starts, their program is 8 months or longer than that, definitely they'd get postgraduate work permit. Um, Spouse de facto can apply for open work permit, while minor dependents can apply for study permit and study for free. But please do note that each province might have different set of rules about it. And it's best that you just speak to a counselor like us, so that whatever situation your family is in, so we could help you out on what is the best advice or best route to do.
Would you like to add, Alana?
Yep. So the U.S. is one of the top study destination, not only here in the Philippines but in the world, because of their academic excellence and their diversity of programs and courses. In the U.S., you will find a wide range of schools, countless areas of study, and specialty degrees. Another reason to study in the USA is to broaden not only your educational horizons but also your cultural experience. So wherever you choose to study, not only in the US, you will encounter a regional culture full of history and local traditions. When it comes to internships, they can certainly do so because there are programs that offer paid and unpaid internships, particularly for bachelor's degrees.
Yeah, and if I may just add, I know they've mentioned almost most of what I'm about to say, but yeah, Canada is one of the greatest countries to study for international students looking for international education. And there are really so many benefits and opportunities awaiting for them. Like they can work while studying, they can bring their spouse and their dependents. They're eligible to obtain the teachability or the postgraduate work permit, wherein they can work full time for up to 3 years. And also, international students are the priority for immigration pathways. And good thing with Canada is that some of their programs offers paid internships, which I believe it can help the students with their expense.
Okay. Awesome opportunities await international students. So just to name a few that was mentioned earlier, for Canada, the benefits, you can work on or off campus while you study. International students are the priority for immigration pathway. And for US, US have programs that offer both paid and unpaid internships, especially for bachelor's degree. Now, in terms of university requirements, can you expound on the IELTS requirements for studying in Canada and the USA?
Okay.
IELTS score depends on the university and program the student plans to take. So IELTS academic overall score would range from 6 or 6.5 to 7. So usually if it's a health program, it would be around 7. This is both for US and Canada.
Thank you. Study International has something to add.
Yeah.
So it is the academic.
Correct. Yeah, Trisha was correct. For undergraduate, direct entry for bachelor's at 6.0. If it's master's, 6.5 to 7.0. And this is all over band score. It still depends on the university and the program. I would like to reiterate that. Thank you.
Okay, noted. Nicole?
Yeah, so it is academic IELTS that has average of 6 in all categories, which is required for students, most especially if they are taking medical programs.
So I'll just repeat though, the score varies depending on which university and type of programs the student wish to take or apply. But in most universities, the requirement for IELTS academic is no below 6 in 4 bands and an overall score of 6 or 6.5. For master's degree, usually CLB 7 for graduate programs. So again, it depends on the requirements of the institution and the program that the student wish to take or interested in. So I also would like to highlight that some schools offers entry scholarship for those who can submit an English proficiency for getting at least like CLB 7 or higher in academic module.
All right. So just to reiterate, it's best that you check with your receiving institution the requirements and the band score that you need. Okay. In line with the IELTS requirements, what kind of assistance do you offer students before they take the IELTS test? Who wants to go first, Regina?
Okay, so
I'm
in
sorry.
terms of preparation,
Go ahead.
okay, so I'll go first. Okay, so in terms of
Okay.
preparation, so as long as English test is required for their program, then we advise them about the score that they should meet and highly encourage them to take IELTS at British Council to get full guidance on their examination.
For us naman, first we guide the student in the admission requirement, and then we assist them in the admission process, yung online application forms, submission of documents, and paying of the application fee. And for the English test preparation, we usually guide them to have access online through the British Council site. And then we help them to take advantage of the practice test online, yung mga materials provided by the British Council, of course. And then we assist them in online registration or even payments.
Tisha, anything to
We
add?
provide students possible dates and venues for the BCIELTS test. And we are also in partnership with Review Center should the student need more preparation before taking the test.
All right. At the British Council, we also offer a lot in terms of resources that can help you in your preparation for the IELTS test. Here is my colleague, Carmi, who is the marketing manager of the exams team of the British Council, who will give you the free preparation resources we have for you. Take it away, Carmi.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm here to discuss the preparation material that we have to help you prepare for your IELTS test. Let me share my screen. All right. So for our IELTS preparation materials, we do have the following. So we have Road to IELTS versions. We have the free version and the last minute version. But we do have an offer for you, the full version. This you can see, this you can get for free later on. During the course of my presentation, you'll know how to avail of this full version for free. And then we do have IELTS on computer familiarization test. This is your chance to get a feel of what it's like to take IELTS on computer. So visit the site that's on the screen, that you see on the screen, to gauge, to help you familiarize, simulate IELTS on computer test. And this is totally free for you guys. We also have the Prep app. So this app is very convenient. It's available on mobile. So during your breaks, during your commute, you can, or you have short breaks or short free time, you can actually prepare, take a test, listening, reading, writing, or speaking, so that you can practice for your test during your most convenient time. We also have the study plan. So for this one, it helps you prepare per week, what you need to accomplish yung mga tests. So that gives you guidance on week 1, what needs to, ano dapat na ma-practice mo na tests, okay? And then week 2, week 3, until you reach your final, your actual IELTS testing. And we also have webinars. So aside from those resources, online and offline, we do have webinars for you guys. So every month, we have the free IELTS webinars. Okay, for the month of September, we have September 15 and September 22. So these are the topics. And we also have another IELTS webinars delivered by our IELTS team. These happen every Friday at 4 p.m. Manila time. So make sure you attend, you register, so that you can get tips on how to ace your exam on the following, how to ace your exam on the actual test date, and how you prepare acing that exam. Also, excuse me, another set of webinars like the reading, speaking, listening, and writing. So these are different topics that can really help you practice for your test. This happens around 4:30 p.m. Manila time. And you can visit our website, IELTS Asia website, to know more about the list of materials we have for you to help you prepare for IELTS. And we have our latest preparation material, IELTS Ready Premium. What is it? It's actually personalized, and it's free and exclusive to all British Council IELTS test takers. So when you register with us, automatically you will get it. So it's stated here that 97% of the users, it helped them achieve their desired score, and 98% would actually recommend this material to others. So IELTS Ready Premium, what will you get out of it? Okay, it's available for all test takers of British Council. It will be accessible until 7 days after your test. All right. It's totally 100% online. It's mobile friendly, of course. And here's what you get: 40 full practice tests and mock tests. You have your speaking practice, you have model answers, you have master classes, excuse me, and you can ask the teacher live feedback within 24 hours. So there's a lot of benefit for you guys when you register with the British Council, all right, and utilize this latest prep material that we have for you, IELTS Ready Premium. And what we have for you guys, kanina nasabi ko, we have the Prep Bundle promo. So when you use the promo Prep Bundle, okay, you will get Road to IELTS full version on top of IELTS Ready Premium. So in total, you will be getting 50 plus practice tests. So that's more than enough to really be prepared for your exam. So if I were you, have to book in advance so you can really utilize this preparation material. And coming soon, we have IELTS One Skill Retake. So watch out for updates on our official Facebook page. And to know more about it, please click the link here that you see in our screen. And since this is study abroad, excuse me, I'd like to take this opportunity to invite you to join IELTS Prize 2023. What is IELTS Prize? It's actually a monetary reward to help you fund your undergraduate or postgraduate studies for the academic year Jan 2023 to March 2024. And in each participating country, there will be 3 winners. So you can win as much as £5,000 for this. And here's the list of qualifications. Of course, you have to have your IELTS results. You must be at least 18, all right? And you have taken already IELTS with the British Council between April 1, 2022 and August 31, 2023. To know more about it, please scan the QR code, all right? So you can know the details of IELTS prize on how to qualify for it. And for the application process, we have 2 phases, okay? And deadline for phase 1 is coming up on September 15, 11:59 p.m. GMT. So make sure you submit for phase 1, because in the selection process, all those who will be shortlisted, all right, in phase 1 will proceed to phase 2. Let me talk about it somewhere here. Selection process, okay? So we have a panel of judges to evaluate all the applications based on the following criteria. Here's the QR code to know more about the selection process of IELTS Prize, so you can review it. And we will announce the winners in November, right? So who knows? You might be the next IELTS Prize winner for Philippines, right? And here's a short video of our winners last year.
Hi everyone, I'm Adele. I'm one of the IELTS Prize winners, and I'm so excited to study in the UK.
Hi, my name is Paul, and I'm excited to share with you that I won the IELTS Prize 2020. I'm now excited to go to Germany to discuss spring day.
Hi, I'm Julia. I just won the IELTS prize. Excited to go to university in Glasgow. Thank you, British Council. Here.
We at the university.
The IELTS Prize helps realize much of
Learning is a life-changing experience, and I want to bring those best practices that I can gain and bring that to the Philippines so that we can develop as a society.
I am grateful to the British Council for awarding me the IELTS prize. Winning this, it means that my hard work and my aspirations to achieve something higher are digital. To finish my master's degree, I want to apply the knowledge I gained over this time. I want to practice my newly acquired skills by designing safe and sustainable.
I chose to study overseas, especially in the UK, because I hope to gain a global perspective and world-class training so that I can contribute to develop.
Okay, that's it for my presentation. Thank you so much. So I invite you guys again, join the IELTS Prize because who knows, you can be the next IELTS Prize winner for the Philippines for IELTS Prize 2023. Thank you. Back to you, Kit.
Okay, there was an audio issue for the video of our IELTS prize winners for 2022. Stay tuned till the end of the session and we'll play it again. So thank you, Carmi, for sharing these helpful offers and review materials. We at the British Council want you to take the test only once. That is why we are encouraging you to maximize these resources for your IELTS test review. Meanwhile, let's now have a quick Q&A. We will read questions from Zoom and Facebook Live and let our partners answer them. So we have a question here. This can maybe answered by Trisha and because this is a US related question. Good afternoon. For non-STEM students, how long can we stay in the US after graduating to look for a job?
So it's not, they can't really define it as looking for a job because it's the OPT or the CPT that they could use. So the STEM extension is only an additional, but the OPT you could do it for the 12 months. So and then the CPT also you could do it while you're studying or after you finish your program.
Okay, thank you, Trisha. We have another one here. Here, for those in internship for Canada and the US, how much ang salary sa internship?
Okay, so for the average salary that was offered to our international students usually ranges from like 18 Canadian dollars to 24 Canadian dollars per hour.
Okay, so I hope our listeners are taking note. Okay, so we have one more here. Can I apply for an IELTS prize as long as I have a valid TRF?
Hi, Kit.
Yes,
Hello.
Carmi, take it
Ayan,
away.
sorry, I'll answer this one. Okay. So, based on the qualifications, yes, pasok dun sa ating yung ating period, okay, for qualification. So, if I were you, kung pasok kasi way ba April 2022, okay, until August 31, 2023. So, that's a big window for you to really check your TRFs kasi valid yon. So you can definitely join for this one. Yes.
Okay. There's a general question here, Carmi. Maybe you can answer this also.
Yes.
They prefer a computer test. Where can I take a IELTS computer test?
Okay. So we have IELTS on computer. Okay. If you will check our website, you will see there we're all over the country. We have IELTS on computer in Metro Manila alone. Marami tayo Pasig, Makati, Ortigas, Mandaluyong, Taguig, and we also have in Cavite, Laguna, Batangas, right? So it's very, very convenient. We made IELTS and computer really accessible to everyone. So please check out our website so you can check the test dates available, the test locations that's near your residence. Okay, so it's very convenient for you. Check it out. Yes, Kim.
Okay, we have one more. This is again targeted for study in the US. Is there work opportunity while studying in the US? How many hours are allowed?
So you can only work on campus. You'd be able to work, I think, around 3 hours while you're studying. So, but it should be on campus. So that's why it's different with Canada. And then I think one thing that you could look forward to is the OPT or CPT.
Okay.
But don't
so
worry if
thank-
it's just to add, for if it's a university, you can just imagine there may be cafes or the library inside. So that's why a lot of students apply for teaching assistant, because that's one big opportunity for a student.
So in campus work, right? Okay, just one more. This one is for Canada. How long should I prepare the requirements if I want to study in Canada? Actually, or the US. Canada or the US.
Okay, so I'll go first. So for Canada, the processing time usually from full application to student visa application usually ranges from 2 to 9 months. But it always depends on how fast are you going to comply with your requirements.
Is there anyone who wants to add that to that?
I would also like to add that, upon submission of your application and the requirements, the school will do an assessment first and then notify of your result. It can take a few weeks or longer depending on the school and your chosen program. So the safest is a year of preparation. That this includes your visa application as well.
All right. Okay, so I have no more questions here. That's a wrap for our session this evening. But before we go, can you tell our viewers how they can reach any of you, or let us know if you have any upcoming education events? Who wants to start first? Regina, Swissy?
Okay, if you have inquiry, please send to Swissy at gotocanada.com or call us at 0920-989-9474, or you can visit our website. And we have an upcoming event on Saturday at 4 o'clock. It's a group orientation. You can join us via Zoom. Please check the barcode, the QR code in the screen. No, that's a Canada orientation. And then I would like to take this opportunity as well to invite those that are newcomers in Canada, international students attending the fall intake. So we are hosting a meet and greet event in Toronto on September 23, London, Ontario on September 30, and in Vancouver, British Columbia on October 7. So we understand that as newcomers, you will be facing a lot of pressure. So we want to give you the support that you can get. You will meet other CAC clients who are already a permanent resident or citizens who went through the same journey as an international student. So you can learn more about how to maintain your status as an international student, the postgrad work permit application process, and the permanent resident visa application. So if you're interested, please register at or scan the QR code there, the newcomers in Canada. And Thank you so much, British Council, once again for inviting us.
Thank you also, Regina. How about straightforward?
Yeah, so thank you as well for British Council for inviting us on your webinar session today. You can reach us out on our Facebook page, that's Straightforward Educational Consultancy Services, or you can reach out through my email, that's Nicole@straightforwardeducation.com. And if you are really interested, I highly suggest that you book a one-on-one consultation with our counselor so that you'll be given free assessment and free program recommendations. And so right now we were very, very thrilled to announce our upcoming roadshow. So this September 10 will be in Makati City, September 17 will be in Quezon City, September 24 will be in Angeles City, Pampanga, October 8 will be in Dagupan City, Pangasinan, and November 5 will be in Dasmariñas City, Cavite, and on November 12 will be in Calamba City, Laguna. So I would be very happy to see you guys there. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you, Nicole.
Okay, so you can reach us on our Facebook page, Study International, or you can reach us through our email, that's info@studyinternational.com.ph. We'll be having a Study in Japan open house this October 7 in Manila and October 10 in Cebu. Also, we have an ongoing promo, the Thanksgiving Visa Voucher. We will be giving a 120 USD Visa Voucher to our students. So this application must be made by Study International. We also have many free webinars coming up, and we hope to see you there. Thank you once again.
Thank you,
Yes, and
Alana.
for AECC, so similar to this one, we will be also having our own Study in Canada webinar, which will be this Friday, September 8th, and also on the 22nd. And a multi-destination webinar on September 15 and 29 at 3 to 4 p.m. So every Friday, we're having a webinar at 3 to 4 p.m. Our team will also be having an info session in Bohol on September 9, Coronadal on September 16, and Iloilo on September 30. They can reach us through our Facebook page, AECC Global Education. Our website is aeccglobal.com.ph, or visit any of our 8 branches. I'm located in Makati. Or lastly, if you want to just book an online appointment, you could scan the QR code, which is presented on your screen now. Also, we have recently finished our event last August 19 and 20, which BCILs participated. Please feel free to check out our social media accounts. We also have TikTok, which we share quick information about studying overseas, and Instagram as well for our upcoming events. Thank you.
Thank you. We're all done for tonight's session. Thank you once again to our dear guests, Nicole of Straightforward, Trisha of AECC, Regina of CIC Swissy, Alana of Study International. We hope that our viewers were able to learn more about opportunities for study in Canada and the USA. See you again next week, September 13, for the next episode of our Fireside Chat Study Abroad series. Stay safe, everyone, and have a restful evening. Arrivederci. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Adele. I'm one of the IELTS Prize winners and I'm so excited to study in the UK.
Hi, my name is Paul and I'm excited to share with you that I won the IELTS Prize 2022. I'm now excited to go to Germany and thank you so much to British Council. See you there!
Hi, I'm Julian, and I just won the IELTS prize. I'm excited to go to the University of Glasgow. Thank you, British Council. Cheers!
Hi, so now I'm in Northampton, England.
I am pursuing a degree at the University of Erfurt in Germany.
Hi, I'm here at the University of Glasgow in Scotland.
The IELTS Prize is really helping me realize my dreams in terms of contributing to the youth and education space.
Learning is a life-changing experience and I want to bring those best practices that I can gain from Germany and bring that to the Philippines so that we can develop as a society as well.
I am grateful to the British Council for awarding me the IELTS prize. Winning this, it means that my hard work and my aspirations to achieve something higher are recognized.
So after my studies in Germany, I want to go back to teaching here in the Philippines and hopefully contribute to the media studies and digital literacy of our fellow men.
After finishing my master's degree, I want to apply the knowledge I gained by working as a planner. I want to practice my newly acquired skills by designing cities more sustainably.
I chose to study overseas, especially in the UK, because I hope to gain a global perspective and world-class training so that I can contribute to a developing country such as the Philippines.
We experience thousands of tomorrows in our lifetimes. Many of them are just like any other day. But sometimes tomorrow means something more. It means a change of pace, a new beginning, a future that's full of potential. Now these are the tomorrows that we live for. The days when our lives change forever. And whether you picture a new job, a new country, new friends, education, family, adventure, culture, or just a change of scenery, we can help you get there. So take IELTS with British Council and bring your tomorrow closer.